Hey guys, welcome to another live episode of Otherworldly Oddities. Today we're doing equipment check. We got a new gimbal for our Father's Day, so we're going to review this and put one together, show you guys how to use it, a couple of things, just do a little basic review. So,
and he is going to configure my gimbal, which is exactly the same. He's gonna unbox it for you guys. It's FeiyuTech SCORP-C. This gimbal is fucking dope.
Yeah, man. So
3-axis. And if you guys don't know what a gimbal is, like basically it makes your shots a lot more steady.
Yeah, it's going to give it that stability when you're walking around, going upstairs. So you don't have to worry about like holding your camera a certain way. It's just give it a cleaner look. So check it out. I'm gonna show you one. I'm gonna put his together. Takes a little bit of calibration. We'll kind of walk through that. But thanks for joining, guys. So this is the gimbal.
Hey, what up, Barry, Rico?
So this gimbal.
Scary movies. Damn, dude. Like I can't even keep up.
Yeah, man.
Jalid.
Thanks for the follows and thanks for watching, guys. So, thank you. Appreciate it. So we got this gift for Father's Day. It's a new gimbal. What's really cool is that it fits our cameras that we've been using.
But both of us got this gift.
Yeah, we like same day
showed up like from Amazon, and Timmy is gonna tell you about it.
Yeah. So I looked online. I actually looked for like about 2 hours before I stumbled across this one, and I called Greg and I was like, "Hey, look at this one. It's a Feiyu." He's like, "Buy it." He didn't even say anything. He's like, "Buy it. Just buy it." Because Feiyu, man, shout out. They made a really cool gimbal. And
I already had a FeiyuTech gimbal for like my GoPro Hero 3. And so when he told me that this gimbal was like, I don't know, basically $250 to $275, like I was all on it. I was like, buy that shit.
Yeah, it's pretty cheap. I mean, fairly cheap for best bang for your buck is what I'm gonna say. SCORP-C. We'll put a link in our. We'll do a video later after this live. We'll put a link in there too for you. But yeah, man. Anyways, we'll get right into it. So this thing, we have a Mirrorless Lumix G7. This thing is really cool. It's fairly light, but when you kind of get into unlocking everything, turning it on, and waving this thing around, it's pretty cool just to kind of see it in action. But here, I'll turn it on for us. So hold down the power button.
Down a little.
And then these 3 buttons come up, these lights, and it's trying to move and calibrate. I should have like released these little locks for these little servos here. So then once it first comes on, here, I'll turn it back off. Long hold, and here, long hold. It comes back on. Immediately goes to the setting, the calibrated. And look, I'm turning it around. I'm spinning it around. Like if I need to resituate because it was off, I just double click. Comes back. If I want to take a selfie, turns around, takes a selfie, talks to me. Turn it around. I can use a joystick, kind of like point it up and down, left and right. This thing's pretty cool. And if I go up too far, like I say, I want to point it down at the ground. I don't want to use that. Hit it twice. It comes back to center. It's pretty badass. And then
all for 200 and like what?
Well, with shipping and taxes, right under $300, I think.
But see, I got a special deal.
Yeah, Greg
I got
Greg found it right after me. He got a special deal and it got a little pole that comes with it.
Arm?
Extension arm. So
for free.
Yeah, so it goes up. It's pretty cool.
So my shit only cost me like $274, you know?
Yeah. The cool thing about this is like I hit this little button right here and it goes to this like
does that mean somebody's trying to join or?
It'll say it. We are live experience. Okay, no.
Okay.
Well, whatever. Anyways, we're still kind of figuring out the TikTok thing. But yeah, guys, if you got questions, like hit us up in the comments. Anyways, I love this part because like you hold down this button and this thing starts to, if I can get it to turn. It's camera shy right now. Let me do this again.
There we go, baby. So like imagine you and all your friends standing in a circle around the camera and the camera just all of a sudden does this.
Yeah, and I can't get it to do it. Wait, let me figure this out. Still trying to figure this out. So this should be 1, 2, 3.
And seriously, like this is for business purposes, but we're gonna take them on our ghost hunts, dude. Totally. Like you'll be able to see everything in smooth motion. Not like jerking around, you know, fidgety. Like you'll be able to see everything. There we go. Imagine if all of you and your friends are standing in a circle around the camera and it just takes a picture of, or no, not a picture, like a video.
And the cool thing is like, so I can make it go fast, medium, and then fast, and then slow. That's so dope. Like, it's going like that and then going slow like that.
It's dope.
Like, look, but it's like, going fast and then watch it.
But you gotta like factor
so cool.
in that like.
Uh-oh.
It went dead?
Yep.
Okay, I got another battery.
We got another battery. So our light here. Let me put this down. This thing's so awesome. Can't wait till I bust it out. Show you guys how to calibrate it and stuff. It's pretty cool. So we got these little batteries for these little bitty lights. Little stand here. Let's check this battery. Yeah, see it's on 1. Cool. My man Greg come over with the fully charged battery. Well,
it's not fully.
It's almost fully charged. You can't see it on there. Oh wait, because it's like, there you go. There you go. Anyways, let me get this back in here. It's so embarrassing to go live doing that. Well, anyway, so that's gonna go left, and then you can make it go right, and just get some really cool shots, you know. And then if you want to stop it, go back to center. Goes to center every time. I pick it up, and sometimes it's just like doing this weird thing. So I'll like do a selfie, because the selfie will kind of recenter it. I don't know why. I got to figure that out. But that's the only way the combination I've gotten to figure out, like to get it back on center.
This thing is bad as fuck,
yeah.
bro.
No, and I didn't even show you like some of the parts here. Like let's say
FPS. Yeah. That's the mode that we need for ghost hunting, bro.
You see how it's going back and forth? And then it's like you're flying through space. What the hell is it doing? It's got a mind of its own. I'm not doing any of that. Okay, so you see how it's like I'm spinning this little wheel right here to move it back and forth, like one part of it. You see that? So
No,
like the idea is like if we come back in here, go to center.
What I think is if you lock a particular axis, that axis is locked.
Yeah, but I'm thinking it's tilt.
The axis is locked.
No, I know what you're saying, but there's one where like what I was talking about when we're doing those commercials, like we come in and it will literally
hold it down a little bit more.
It'll literally like see. I got to do that thing. I got to do that thing every time to kind of get it recentered or it messes up. But this thing right here, this little knob that I'm talking about, this one right here, allows you to like pivot one of the 3 axes whenever you cycle through it. So you can have it like turn left as you're walking straight and turn back straight.
Wow.
And you don't even have to like turn, you know? So like when we're going through those rooms or there's a bathroom in the hallway,
you just keep walking
keep walking straight, turn left.
And it'll turn.
There it goes.
Wow.
So I can walk straight, turn it, and then come back.
What does the, like you want to zoom in on the joystick?
Oh, yeah. So here, let me recenter it again. So right here, there's a joystick. And this thing's cool because you can go up, or my bad, down and up. You can go left. So it kind of does what that wheel does, but the wheel gives it a little bit more. The joystick's a little slower, I think.
And it takes any kind of camera under 5 pounds. As long as your cam is under 5 pounds, you can buy this.
Yeah, and the cam and your, you know, if like you have any equipment up there, we haven't really figured out how to put like these lights and stuff that we go ghost hunting with, but it'd be pretty cool to kind of figure that stuff out, you know. But this thing is cool because you can go down, you can be like coming up, getting that shot, you know, pan left, pan right. You see it pan. You see it panning.
Yeah.
So I can be down here on the floor, and it's got this little handheld here, and I've got this little extra stick, this little tripod, and then I can come up like this. And if I need to, I want to shoot like a floor shot.
Pull your
just come down like that.
Like flip your lens or flip your thing around. That way they can see that your camera's actually on, or is it on?
Oh no, my camera's not on.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't have the battery. They don't need to see it, but anyways, all right. Well, so I'm gonna bust this one open. And I spent pretty much most of the day like learning how to set this up and get it configured. So I'm gonna bust this one open. And
I was like, fuck these instructions. Fuck, you know, like Timmy, come over and show me how it's done.
Yeah.
And he lives right across the street from me. Directly across the street from me. And so he was like, no problem.
Cool. All right. Well, Sorry, yes, I was reading the comments. I was trying to read comments. We don't have any comments yet. But anyways, I'm gonna turn this one off. Actually, so the way I do this, Greg, is I lock this, I hold this power button down, and then you can see the power indicators off.
Okay.
So I lock this one first, then I lock this one, I hold this down. This has actually got two locks. It's got a lock right here and a lock right here. So
wow.
That's for like calibrating. I'll get into that in a second. But I like to lock it down like this. And then I'll do the other one on the back side here. I'll push it up. And this one is a little tricky because you have like also another lock right there, 45-degree angle lock.
Wow.
And then this is pretty much locked. So I can, look at that.
It's not gonna move.
It's not moving. It's solid, dude. And the thing is you can carry it and put it in your gear facing up, like
your bag.
Yeah. Anyways, all right. So I'm gonna put this one aside. All right. So let's bust this guy open. Mind the camera angle. This thing's pretty cool. Look at that. Looks so cool.
It does.
All right, so I'm gonna take these pieces out first. These are like your little clips that go on the bottom of the camera. Set those aside. This one is, so if you have a bigger camera, a bigger lens, stuff like that, that's what you use that one for. Here's the little tripod. Now, it looks like you can use a different tripod if you have a bigger stick.
No, that's what I ordered.
You know, like
that's exactly what I ordered.
I know, and you can put it on a, like you literally put it on a tripod, like a big giant one. Anyways, so let's sit this down right here. I'm gonna screw this in just because I like having the extra grip. So also these are some of the little parts that comes with it. Cords, so you can use the remotes here on the back. I didn't even get into it, but there's like, you push this half down and it does the picture, and if you push it all the way, it does the full-on video, or anyways, it focuses, autofocus, stuff like that.
I'm looking at mastering this shit, bro.
So
like basically what he's
I don't need the box.
Like there are buttons on the back of the gimbal, and if you plug in your camera to the gimbal, the buttons on your gimbal are like they're controlling your camera basically.
Yeah, and I haven't even gotten into it. They control like even your shutter and your aperture. I haven't gotten into all that. So these are the cords.
Fucking dope.
So you just have to play around with it, like which one of these works for your camera.
But they send you like...
They send you a whole bunch of them.
A ton of them.
Yeah, they send you a bunch of them. They're compatible with a few different things. You can look it up on the website. We both went to Amazon, got it on Amazon. My mom's texting me, "Happy Father's Day, guys. Happy Father's Day."
Happy Father's Day.
So this, I know this one, we're using a Lumix G7, and it's going to go into this side right here. It says remote. You can barely see it. Yep, it says remote. So I actually know which one of these because I've already tested it earlier. But it is this one or this one. So it's not that one. It's one of these two because of these. Now it was they both looked like the same size almost. They almost look the same size, but
One of them's different.
You see one's like a little bit longer than the other, and one's fatter. Like this one's a little bit longer and this one's fatter. So it's the smaller one, I think, is what it was. Type C to type DC2. Anyway, so I'm gonna go with I think it
doesn't matter if you're wrong.
I think it was
just
that
use
one.
the other one.
No, I'm gonna not get it wrong. So I don't like to be wrong. Yeah, so it's the one that has the 3 lines. If you can't see it, let me get that out of frame.
Put it up to the camera.
You see how it has 3 black lines? It has 3 black lines, one at the beginning, in the middle, and then toward the end. Anyways, so let me put this back down. It is the one with the 3 lines. So this one has 2. See, it has 2 lines.
So that's not the right one.
Right, so it's the one with the 3 lines. It's this one. So, before we get into that, we're going to have to put that plate on the bottom. Table's not rolling. So, this is the plate, and it's supposed to go right here. It's actually going to go back a little bit, and then there's like a little bitty Y piece right here in the front. It fits on like this, and it holds your lens. It helps support your lens.
Okay.
Like gives it that extra stability.
Yeah, I've read about the lens supporter.
Yeah, so it gives it that extra stability. So like when you're trying to get that good shot, you don't have like that buoyancy because it's not solid all the way.
Floating up and down.
Yeah, yeah. So the other part here is that you can see like this bottom part right here has like a little circular groove, and what it is there's actually groove. I forgot what they're called. Threads. There's threads here, and this thing goes in here, so it goes up and down. And you put this on your bottom of your camera. And right now, the way I put it on was I put it on this first ring because we don't really use this ring. We use this one. You know what I'm saying? We would use this ring, but it still fits off enough that you can still rotate it. But I put it on that first ring versus putting it on the plastic part.
Did you put the lens holder on?
Huh? Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So the lens holder, I'm literally putting it on this outer knob here, and not on this one, because this one changes the zoom.
Right.
And this one does the focus, but we have autofocus, and
right.
Anyways, you can still move it like when it's on there, so I can still move it barely. You know, it's supposed to just glide a little bit. This is the only pain is I wish that, you know how like, you know, our tripod here has a little like ring that hangs down so you can
like detach,
so you can twist it,
screw it in, and
yeah, and use your hands and not like an Allen wrench. Yeah, that's annoying. Whenever y'all start building stuff like this, Feiyu, if you can, FeiyuTech, yeah, if you can like take that and improve this little screw, you can twist it, that'd be awesome. Let me know. Anyways, okay, so
just through a floppy screw, you know?
Yeah. So I'm gonna plug this in. Reason we want to plug all this in is because when we put it on the stand, when we put it on the gimbal, we want all the pieces on it because it needs to calibrate that weight. This is really nothing, but also like the position it's on, because you want to make sure that you have enough position, not have to reset it, redo it every single time. And then this plugs in onto the actual gimbal. So I'm going to put it on the gimbal. The way I was shown, or the way I looked online, is that the right side is where the first axis is. So I'm gonna put it on here. And again, I put this right here. I kind of fold this back, or I go further away, just far enough away that I can, I'm still in the shot there.
Yeah.
I go far enough away that it's still inside of this. So this right here, unscrew that, put this in there. I'm gonna screw this.
Screw that shit, son.
Yep, and screw this down, and then just slide it up and down until it's like
not hitting.
Not hitting, and then I push this little thing underneath and lock it in place. And then I take this cord and I put it right here. Actually, I went like this earlier just to kind of have it out of my way, but you can do it like this too. It doesn't get in the way of that servo. So he's fully connected here. So now we got to get into the calibration part. So here's the fun part is you push this down and it unlocks that servo, that axis. I push it back up and it locks it up here. And then I unlock this one and it starts to hang. And the way you calibrate this is you got to calibrate the Y and the X axis. You got to calibrate.
No, the X, the Y, and the Z.
X, Y, and Z. So right now we're going to do Z. So we want the camera to go like this. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Let me pull this out of view. And if we need to come down a little bit.
No, yeah.
Okay.
I got you.
You got me. Okay. So the idea is that it needs to swing where this is on the bottom and not like this. So we want it to swing like this first. And the way I do that is I just bring this down. And then this right here goes up and down. And remember, I needed that clearance earlier. So I'm gonna move this all the way. And the trick is...
Do you need to take the lens cap off?
Nope, not yet. So
okay.
So the trick is that I want it to go vertical.
Right.
First. So I push this... Let me screw this in. So I pushed the camera. It was right here. I pushed the camera all the way back down so that it's going to be bottom heavy.
Right.
So when I'm calibrating, this is what I want to do when I'm calibrating. And that's perfectly vertical. I didn't even have to do anything. That's perfectly vertical, right? So the next part is we got to make this vertical. Okay? So I unloosen this and I push the camera up a little bit.
And just make it stare straight forward?
And make it stare. Just make it be gravityless. Like
forward.
Yep. So if I do this, it stays forward. You see that?
Right.
It stays forward, right? So if I swing it, it stays forward. So
this thing is fucking awesome, bro.
So now this, every single time you take your camera on and off, you need to get in this position and recalibrate your camera this way and then this way. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Every time now if you take your camera off and you put it back on,
and you add some shit to it, like a hot mount with like a microphone,
yes,
and a light.
Correct. You got to recenter it. You got to recenter it, and this is how you recenter every single
fucking time.
Yep. Now we're gonna center this one down here, and this one on the bottom. We're gonna center those two, and you're never gonna touch these after you're done.
Okay.
With the camera, everything.
Even if you take the camera off.
Even if you take the camera off.
Okay. And add extra weight to it?
Add extra weight. Everything should still be centered based on this one. This one right here. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So we want it to be level centered and it's going horizontal, right? So the next part is we want to calibrate this one down here. So I'm actually going to take and I'm going to push this pin down. And what it's going to do is it's going to go to this side. I'm gonna put it like this. Now when I put it, it's gonna rotate that way. Watch. Okay?
Right.
So we want this to be like right here. So I untwist this, push this over.
Slide it over a little bit. Dude, this is ingenious fucking engineering.
Yep. And this what it, centering it, what it does. See, look. I'll just go just a hair. That's what I want it to do every time. It's on. Now I'll twist this and tighten it. I love this thing, dude. I love this thing. Everything I read about it, I just loved. All the comments. There was a couple of haters out there.
There's like, always a couple of
There's
haters.
like, oh, it didn't recenter like I wanted it to. And like, it was probably the same thing I was telling you about, like where I have to hit 3 times to do a selfie to recalibrate it. I haven't figured it out, but 10 to nothing. He didn't read the manual. He didn't figure something out.
Right.
It's rock solid engineering on this. So this one is now level. Okay. So these two are now level.
These 3 are now level.
I'm about to do the third one.
Oh, you haven't done the
No. Yet? So you do the X, Y, Z on the camera, and then that gets the first one on, and then you do just X, Y's up, X is across. Anyways, you just do that one directional. Now this one, I'm gonna unlock this one, and they say, see, it's not supposed to do all that.
Okay.
All right. They say whenever you like unlock it, so this is what you have to do. So I'm gonna, I actually forgot.
Dude, I can't wait to go on our next ghost hunt with this shit. Like, seriously.
Yeah, so I forgot. So you have to lock this one first. Okay. And then you unlock this one. And the way you unlock it, when you unlock it, you want to like twist this and go that way a little bit. I'm going to go all the way because I think it was, look at that. I'm like almost perfect. So the idea here is that this whole thing stays level. Like, forget about the camera right now. Like, this whole thing kind of stays level.
Okay.
That's what you want. So if I come up here and I go back here, I want to level this out.
Right.
So I think it can go this way just a hair. Can come this way a little bit more.
Too much?
Yeah. That's close enough. I think it's pretty close. Okay. So I'm gonna unlock this one. Right? Now that it's centered, I don't have it on. And it's almost staying centered. Right? So I'm gonna hold down the buttons.
Wow.
There's a couple other things we have to do to calibrate. I'll show you here. So I'm gonna hold this. I'm gonna push this button like 5 times, and what it's gonna do is calibrate the anti-shock. So
anytime that I add weight to this camera or reduce weight, like I have to hit that button 5 times?
No, so this is like, you know how like when you bump into something and it'll move? It has some kind of like shock absorbent tech in it. So it'll receive that vibration and it will try to account for it on the axes. But the cool thing is when I do this, this thing's going to shake like this. Watch it. Hold on. There it is. Okay, so that calibrated the center and it turned back on. I don't remember what it was. I have to look it up again because it wasn't the right one. But there's a way that, we can calibrate it. I'll look it up here in a second. But
Calibrate like the shock absorbance.
yeah, so if you barely tap it like this, it doesn't like move it. It counts for it. And it's because you're moving it up and down and stuff. You like bump into things, or you're just like moving it. It wants to take that like that slow or small vibration, and like you know what I'm saying. But anyways, so you're good. This is all. Let's do that trick again. 1, 2, 3. Does a selfie. 1, 2, 3.
What does 1, 2 do?
1, 2. So let's say I went like this and I had some weird shot.
Wow.
Okay. I want to like get it back to its starting position. 1, 2.
Wow, dude.
It goes back center. So I can go pan it to the right. 1, 2.
That's fucking dope.
And if I do 1, 2, 3, see, it won't do it here. I have to be centered. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That's so cool. Dude, that's so cool. It's just so cool to me. Okay, so I'm going to lock these. I want to show you something. So I'm going to lock these real quick. Let me power it off first. Okay, so it's off.
Limp mode.
Limp mode, yes sir. Okay, so I'm gonna take the camera off. So I want to show you this. So with that SCORP Pro that I was talking about, it has a memory thing. Once you set it, it has all these are all mechanical where we're like twisting knobs and moving it, but the Pro actually has like a little generator in there that moves it up and down and back and forth.
But it memorizes.
And it has a memory button. You push the button and it will recalibrate. But anyways, so this...
you're saying that I can basically shoot in daylight without a mic and without lights under one memory mode, and then I can come back later that night.
Yes. Finish
and
your
then calibrate it to shoot for the weight that I'm adding.
Yes.
I know that you're supposed to move.
Yeah, so that was about to get in there. So like we just went through calibrating everything, right? So this helps us. We move this back to where the circle is. There's a little indentation there, and there's one right here. So you can like, if you have your lights and you set your lights up, you can like just do it that one run and then come back and reset everything back to the way it was before.
Just by moving that?
Well, it's a memory thing, your own kind of. It's like a mechanical. It's an analog memory. It's an analog memory thing.
But it's like I know that when I have my lights and fucking microphone on, it's like +2 or you know.
Yep. And then you can like keep that. But it like, let's say if I move this because I had the camera, the lights and the mic on, and I wanted to get back to, the original calibration without the lights and the mic.
Yeah.
I just move it to
Slide
where
down.
that dot is.
Wow.
So
dude.
that's why you move that dot there, is to save that. There's a few other things too that I've not figured out yet.
I'm sure there's a lot of things.
Dude, there's so many like little tricks
nuances
on this. It's crazy. So yeah. Check us out, guys. Otherworldly Oddities. We got some really cool equipment. We halfway know what we're doing. So, and you know, just hit the like, subscribe. You'll see our YouTube content. It's pretty cool. But anyways, so
our YouTube content is amazing.
I think so. I really think so. So I wanted to show you this. Since we took the camera off and we're putting it back on. Remember I talked about having to recalibrate this first axis.
Okay.
And everything else, these two axes are perfect. This one we have to recalibrate. So when I'm doing that, so I'm gonna lower this. You see how it's like too top heavy right now? Like it's pointing down, it should be pointing up. So I'm gonna release this and move the camera back so that it goes perfectly straight up. Which is relatively there. Plug this back in. I'd say it's on. To me, that's on. It's very close.
Very close.
So then now I got to do this way. So that way should always be on. Because we didn't move this one. We don't have to move this one. We're just moving the camera. There it is. So then I unlock this one. Unlock this one. And I turn it on. Hold down the power button. Centered. Centered again.
That's dope as fuck, bro.
Yeah, I'm really pleased with the purchase, man. It's a new gimbal.
Hit the FPV button right on your...
This one?
Yeah, your thumb. I heard that is like for action, like... Yeah. If you spin around or, you know...
That's so cool. So I think you figured out my issue earlier.
Yeah.
So it's like this, right? I was like, oh, I can't figure out how to do this. I would do the 1, 2, 3. It's this one.
Yep.
And then 1, 2. That's what that guy didn't know in that comment. You just figured it out, Greg. Oh, I didn't even show you this. So let's say you were trying to one-hand this and like do a spirit box. It's got this little rest right here, so you can't like, you know what I'm saying? Like it helps, but also it gives you a good shot too, because you can take this off. Let's say I want to set it down on the ground like that.
That's fucking dope.
I think I pushed that button. That's a pretty cool. That's so cool.
That is very cool.
Oh, look, it's calibrating its vibration. You see it vibrating? Feel it. Feel it, dude. Feel it.
Yeah.
It's vibrating.
That means it's calibrating?
I don't know, but it's trippy. Yeah, that's what it does.
We'll learn more.
That's what it does when it calibrates.
We'll learn more.
Oh, look, it is shaking again. It's like, set me down. I want to calibrate. Here, let me set you down. Okay. Oh, I didn't even see these two buttons on the side. There's little buttons right here.
I know.
I don't know, dude. It's so cool how it just like slows down like that. Like,
dude, like a circle of people standing around that, it would be dope as fuck.
Right? Or shoes, like pointing down.
Or shoes.
You know, like, or, you know, just going straight. Like I seen someone like, you know, they're looking straight and it was just circling like this. You know? And that's what I'm saying. You can get on there and you flip it around. We can make it spin.
No,
like
we
with
can
some of our
be
visual
walking
effects
into
and
a
stuff.
room and like make it spin.
Yeah.
You know?
Do we have any? I don't think we had any.
Nah, this is way too nerdy for them.
Yeah, too nerdy.
But it's cool that we...
See, I can shoot it like this. Like we're flying through space. You know what I'm saying?
And how do you stop that circulation?
Press this button. I'll hold it down, I guess.
Or you press the middle button?
Yeah, middle button. Middle button is
what... You held it down?
Yeah, middle button's what gets it here.
Okay.
And then from what I found out from you earlier is I hit this button. 1, 2.
Right.
So we can get that badass shot and we can go back to what we normally did. I mean, like, this is just so cool. Like, I love the handle, the way it swivels. You can, like, you know, and you got an extension for this little tripod thing, right? You know?
Yeah, it's coming tomorrow.
Heck yeah.
You can literally hold that shit out like 6 feet.
Yeah, well, that's cool. That's it in a nutshell. I wonder if we put on the light.
I didn't learn shit.
What?
I did not learn shit.
No?
I mean, I learned a little.
Yeah. Like, you know, the button for the selfie.
But, like, the balancing, you're like, yo, there's like 20 different buttons you gotta click for balancing. I didn't learn that at all. Dude.
No, I mean...
I thought there was one for each axis.
Well, we don't have to...
Like, you unlock each axis, and then, like, you see what each axis does. Unscrew the screw, adjust it accordingly. Like...
Going through that is a...
That's
it's a challenge.
Yeah,
it's a challenge.
It's a challenge, dude.
By far, it was a challenge. But this is my second one. I just whipped it in there like that, you know?
Oh, cool.
Yeah. I'd like to see what it would do with with the mic and the camera or the light on it.
Right, but we can't like...
You can't go down too far.
Yeah, you can't bend it all the way down.
Yeah, so you can go about like this far.
Right.
Which is, we should never need to go.
We never shoot like that.
All down. We're not going to be shooting the floor down there.
Ever.
We're all up here. Like, up here doing this. You know? Like, I'm pivoting and you don't see it going like this. on your, I guess you couldn't see it. I'm like pivoting like this. You can't really see it because the angle, guys, but your image goes like left and right, and it just looks like crap. And this one, it kind of gives it a smoother transition,
Yes.
I'd say, which makes it look like a cleaner shot. Gives it that stability shot that you're gonna use.
Gives it that movie look.
You know, and you can sit here. I could be like trying to pull something out of my pocket, like spirit box or cat bomb, and throw a grenade Fred again or something like that. But
and the camera would not.
The camera won't move. I'll fall flat on my face. This thing will be still like zooming in on me.
Steady.
No problems.
Steady and ready, baby.
Steady and ready. That's which one is it?
What does that will do?
I don't know. I have to get the manual out again because this wheel is.
I don't even need that feature, dude. Like,
well,
there's like some added-on shit that
this wheel
I will never use.
I think we'll use this wheel maybe like I was talking about earlier. We'll use we're walking down a hallway, and let me turn this up a little bit for you guys. So we'll be walking down a hallway, and there's a bathroom on the left, and use this wheel. You can still keep walking
turn to the left.
You can still walk forward, but turn it to the left.
Why isn't it turning though?
I don't know. I think it's.
Is it the mode that you're in?
There we go.
There we go. Wow, dude.
It's just got a smoother, so I can move it faster than I could with the joystick.
Right.
You know, but.
Oh, you can switch this what mode the wheel?
Yeah, from this axis to this axis to this axis. Watch.
Wow. How did you switch that?
I pushed the button. So 1 is here, 2 is here. The third time you push
and then it just repeats itself?
Yeah, and then I push it again.
Wow, dude.
And if I need to get back to center?
Just triple click?
1, 2.
1, 2?
1, 2.
Wow.
Dude, I love it.
I love it, dude.
Dude,
I'm a nerd.
Dude, I love it.
I'm a nerd. Like, you know me.
I was like Christmas today. It was like, oh, it's Father's Day. Yay, I get to grill out. I get to do that, yard.
You get to fuck with your SCORP-C.
Get to do whatever. No, this came in. I was all about, like, setting this up, reading the instructions, figuring it out. I was like kid on Christmas opening the box. I was like, what does this do? What does this do? And
was this the highlight of your Father's Day?
It was one of the highlights. I mean, I enjoyed hanging out with my family and stuff. What the hell? It went out again?
What?
That thing had three bars on it.
There better not be any spirits.
No, there's not. But, I mean, I saw the charge. They saw the charge. Anyways. All right, well, guys, appreciate y'all being with us on live.
Yeah,
I think we'll probably hang out just a little bit more. You gotta get this guy too. We're gonna probably hang out a little bit more on live here, answer some questions. Maybe some people will come in, but anyways, guys, appreciate y'all jumping on live with us and listening to us nerd talk a little bit.
Straight nerd talk, baby.
Anyways.
Nerd talk.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn this off. Lock these things. It's locked. Ready to go. There's a charger, like, right underneath here.
Yeah, I know. I spent all day charging it up.
Okay, good.
But it's fully charged.
Dude, it's rock solid. I love it.
Shit gets kind of heavy.
It does get heavy. It does get heavy.
Like, when you're carrying this around, like, your arms are gonna get tired.
Yeah, but you can hold it too now. And you don't have to worry about, your arms are getting tired, but you don't have to worry about that that shot being bad because your arms are tired.
No shot.
No shot's even bad. I mean, like,
no shot.
Dude, I mean, this, the drone, doing those, whatever, I mean, it's going to be perfect, guys. You're going to have some quality ghost investigations here in your near future.
Oh, it's because all the axes are locked.
I'm going to give a shout out. So, Jay Drina Ramos 47, thank you for being here. I'm going to follow you, bro. Thank you. And then who's our other person in here? I don't see the other person. I see their name. Oh, Rami Abusal. Sorry if I butchered your name, bro. Thanks for watching us. Hit the share, the likes. Followed you guys, so we're mutuals. Yeah, man. We just doing an equipment check on Father's Day. We're looking at really badass new gimbals that we got. Just trying to be a little bit more professional about what
Where's
we're
the
doing.
third one? There's 1, 2,
It's on the side.
No, I think I already did that one.
Oh, then it's right here.
Ah, okay.
Now hold the power button.
It's already powered on, but you can power it down. And I will power it back up right now.
Yeah, power it on. And then should center.
Wow, dude.
What do you think? Give it a feel. We got 194 likes, dude. $223 views. 1 new follower. Appreciate you guys following.
There it is. Smooth as fuck, dude.
Yep. So wherever you're pointing this, it's going to try to follow. You know what I'm saying? You look like you're having fun. Daddy's got a new toy. Happy fun.
I hit that FPS mode and it's like, I think, or no, FPV mode. There we go. There we go.
Yeah, do the selfie mode.
1, 2, 3. Hey. How are you? Okay, so I have to hit the FPV again after.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, wow.
Yeah, dude.
It went into like. There we go.
We'll get the light over here, guys. I don't know why our other light went out, but It's Greg checking out a new gimbal we got. This thing's pretty cool, guys.
And you definitely need you need all hands on deck.
Put your hand on the top handle.
You definitely need 2 hands while holding.
Do you know what I'm saying? Put your other hand up here. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow, that feels so fucking weird.
Right? It's like, what do I do? No, you gotta push the center button. And then press the left button. Make sure it's on pan. So press the center button. Is it on pan? Or is it all 3 lit up?
All 3.
Okay, press the FPV button on the side. Or you can do that until you go to pan. So it's going to be like all of them flash, then pan. Then you push the center button. What are you pushing?
The center button?
Hold the center button.
I did.
Okay, do 1, 2, and make sure it's centered again. Do 1, 2 on the trigger. Okay, now push the center button. No, just push it once. Now do the left. Nope, did it wrong. Okay, so you see all lights are on right now, all these blue lights?
Yes.
Okay, so we got to get just the pan on. So if you hit your thumb on this button on the side, your right thumb, hit the FPS. Yeah, that one. It should make it go back to just pan. If you press it again. There you go. So it's on pan. Now pull the trigger twice. Yeah, do the trigger twice so it recenters. Okay, now press the middle button once. Now press the left button. No, just press it once. And then you press it. There's a combination. It's like a weird combination, you know? It's our recording studio, guys. Gregory's testing out his new gimbal. Loves this thing, don't you?
Absolutely, bro.
Yeah. Happy Father's Day. It's still Father's Day. Yeah, so you're trying to figure it out. If you hold the button once, so see how you're like those blue buttons? You need to make sure you're in pan mode when you do that circular thing. So we have to get you back in pan mode. So the easiest one is to hit the side button, and then you'll go into pan. It's so weird. It's like, yeah, it's not that one. It's the FPV. I wonder if you hold it. No. So if you hold down or you hit the M until you go back to pan. Okay, do this. Yeah. Okay.
There we go.
And then hit the FPV. All right, so hold down.
So this got a fucking record button?
Yeah, so that's whenever you're
plugged in.
plugged in, which you are. Are you in the video mode? Yep, so hold it down. So hold the record button down until it starts recording. And it started recording, right?
It's recording, bro.
It's recording. Now you hold it down again to make it stop recording. And it stops recording.
Oh my God. For $300, this is probably the dopest piece of tech that I've seen in years, dude.
Feiyu, man. Feiyu, man. Give them a shout out. Definitely love this thing.
And that's when you're in FPV mode. Like, it won't look up unless you tilt it, but like if you're out of FPV mode, it'll just stay where it is. Look at that. So if you wanted to zoom into like a rapper fucking rapping, you could. But then when you hit this FPV button, come on. There we go. No. FPV.
What are you trying to do? Recenter. Trigger 1, 2.
I'm trying to get it to go up.
Oh. Oh, you mean like where it went a second ago? Yeah, so you have to get out of pan mode. Or you have to be in pan mode. Do 1, 2, 3 and do so.
There we go. That's what I want for ghost hunting. No, I don't want that.
No, what are you trying to do?
Dude, this shit, like, it wears on you.
What?
I just want to be like, when I look up, the camera looks up. When I look down, the camera looks down. Recentered. When I look to the side, look up, I see you. When I look over here, look up. Yeah, this is...
Yeah, I think it's what it's for is it's going to give us that action shot, you know? That's the main thing it's going to do. But,
do you have that warning light when you turn your Lumix off?
Maybe.
That warning light means that, like, you're recording, like, mad long footage. That's it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean anything like, oh, there's something wrong with your camera or, like, no. It just means that you're recording footage that is... Have you figured out what the A and Bs are for?
Not yet. Nope, they're presets.
I know, right?
I know they're presets is what they are, but no, I haven't gotten it yet. I haven't gotten that far. There's so many like settings, different things that you can do that we don't know yet. But yeah, anyways. All right, guys. I'm going to chill with Greg a little bit. Hope you guys like this. Check us out, Otherworldly Oddities. Go friend us, go like us, go subscribe. We got some really cool stuff we're working with here. So Hope you guys enjoyed. And again, thanks for the likes, the views, the shares, the follows. Otherworldly Oddities out. Peace out, Greg.
Peace out.
Happy Father's Day.
Hey, happy Father's Day, bro.